Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for April the 13th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you, so I ask that you please only take with you the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. This reading is also not sign specific, but I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel need mentioning throughout the reading. I'm a little congested today, I swear. The last couple weeks has been like a series of mini towers for me. Both of the kids are back in school today. Thankfully, they're feeling a little bit better. So I do want to talk about some of the astrology before jumping in with the cards, like always. So we do have Jupiter sextile the North Node, and we did have that conjunction yesterday. So with the North Node sextile Jupiter, I think get ready for your good deeds from the past to bring forward all kinds of material and spiritual wealth. If you've put good out there, get ready to receive is a big message today. There's this healthy desire coming forward when it comes to, you know, developing self-sufficiency, financial self-sufficiency. There's a lot of optimism present in the energies is kind of what I'm feeling, but with every aspect, there's a positive and a negative effect. And the negative aspects with this transit can bring forward extravagancy and over-optimism. So it's all going to depend on the house position of Jupiter in your own chart, what kind of a degree of enthusiasm or optimism is coming to the surface today. And you're really going to be shown perhaps maybe where you've taken something for granted. And if there is any excessiveness or indulgent behaviors in the energy, there's going to be a fine line that you're going to have to walk today in the energies. I also feel luck, expansion, and at the worst, you might be dealing with some greed and any benign aspects when it comes to greed or harm that you've caused another. I feel it's a very karmic energy coming through today. It's the energy of getting ready to reap what you have sown. Jupiter is all about expansion and spiritual blessings, but I do feel you're going to have to align yourself with this energy if you're to, you know, grab hold of these new opportunities for deep growth when it comes to your own spirituality, when it comes to your own spiritual journey. So get ready to attempt to expand beyond any limitations today, especially when it comes to the self or the mind, when it comes to any outdated programmed belief patterns that we're kind of here to rise above. So the energy can be very encouraging, and it's like this energy of reaching a place of acceptance where you're at. A lot of karmic luck is really what I feel coming through. And if you've been generous and optimistic and you've kept putting one foot in front of the other, no matter how difficult the journey has been, I think get ready for good fortune to fall in your lap today. And if you've taken something for granted, I think get ready for it to be taken from your life in order for you to appreciate what it is that you have and not take things for granted. So watch out for overdoing things, overindulging, and don't be overly generous. We do have to put a cap and a limit on how much we give, because takers never ever put a limit on how much they're going to take from you. So I feel this aspect has been applying very tightly over the last week or so. And this is really asking us to seek more spiritual pursuits in our life, to come into this philosophical understanding of our purpose, why we're here. It's kind of stepping into your karmic pathway this lifetime. And anything that's been postponed or delayed is likely going to be lifted in the energy. So what are your soulful desires? I think you should ask yourself that. What is it that you truly desire at the soul level? When it comes to your resources, your earned income, finances, love, values, we all have values. So when we come at life from a more soulful approach, that's when we can loosen our grip on things in the physical reality, because really anything in the physical is just temporary. So we're kind of being asked to become more connected with these higher energies, with our angelic team, our guides, And the energy really is helping us navigate through all of these shifting energies, cosmically speaking, and anything that is occurring today is all in divine order. And we are on the precipice of birthing this new heaven and earth combined as we step into the age of Aquarius. So let's jump in with some cards and see what other energies need to come through for the collective today. I want to start off with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck, and I do plan on getting the rest of the zodiac signs finished over the next couple days. I think I have Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left, so stay tuned for that. Light worker, we are all very powerful light beings, and we came to earth to shine our healing light on humanity. So get ready to tap into your highest self, and we do that by dismissing the lower ego and confronting any issues head on from a place of compassion and love. So let's keep going and see what other energies need to come through for the collective today. Dreams, pay attention to your dreams. My dreams have been so very active and vivid lately, and I do highly encourage you to journal about your dreams, because Spirit has been conveying messages to you in dream space. And when we're in dream space, all kinds of subconscious clearing can take place, and you're definitely coming into manifesting something. So what have you been striving towards manifesting? When we practice the law of attraction, we have to think our reality into existence, and we all have the ability to create any reality we want for our lives. And we do this through meditation, daily affirmations, our thoughts, our feelings, and believing that we deserve this, because I feel many are coming into this illumination when it comes to their spiritual path or greater purpose. We all, like I say all the time, we all have a greater purpose. So maybe you need to explore some esoteric knowledge, to explore some healing work, because we're all kind of in this energy of this great awakening and embracing this journey to our higher self. And you're going to have to pay attention to the guidance that you've been receiving from Spirit, whether it is through dream space or, you know, waking visions or any kind of new ideas that are coming through. Somebody here is in a very tough situation, and Spirit's always there ready to offer you a healing hand and guidance, but you do have to be open to receiving the messages. So you might want to disconnect from any chaos, any conflict, any stagnant energy, because this really is a time of deep healing and rejuvenation for the collective. And you might want to spend some time in nature to ground these higher energies. You might just want to retreat from any busyness, connect with Mother Earth, and then we get this twin soul and forgiveness. So many of us are incarnated with our twin soul this life, and we've chosen to incarnate this life for this great awakening, to be those powerful light workers. So you're likely incarnated this lifetime with your divine counterpart. And let me tell you, this is one of the most complex connections you will ever encounter in your human existence, and it's not an easy journey to go down, because it strips away everything that is false, any outdated beliefs, especially when it comes to childhood patterns and past lifetime lines. Because if we're to bring this high vibration love into the world, we kind of have to remove all of the masks, all of the blocks. And I think forgiveness is going to be needed. Maybe your twin soul deeply hurt you this life. Many twin souls go into separation for years at a time. And I do think forgiveness is what is needed in order for liberating your heart from any lingering pain. And usually the twin soul comes in to upheave your entire existence. And we go through many stages of grieving in the separation process. So we are in the precipice of manifesting this very first wave of mass twin soul unions. So where are you still harboring resentment towards your twin soul when it comes to this manifestation? Because I do feel we're manifesting these high vibration divine counterpart unions, and it's kind of time to strip away anything left that's been in the way of this connection coming together. And forgiveness is a big thing. Loyalty. You definitely left quite an impression on somebody. And I think maybe you've been out in the cold for quite some time. Maybe somebody came between you and your twin soul. Either way, you've left some footprints on somebody's heart, and they've not been able to forget you. You've never, ever left their energy field. You've left quite an impression. And maybe your twin soul is planning on going through a divorce in order to manifest this union with you. So let's keep going and see what other energies. Accusations. I think get ready for somebody to point the finger at you today, because I think somebody's been secretly holding on to this connection. Whether they're in a committed partnership or not, their heart has always belonged to you. And I do feel somebody sees you as a life partner. But maybe they're in a very toxic, codependent relationship. Maybe there's secret addictions here. Somebody's got a secret, and something's about to come out. Something's about to come to light. I do feel somebody has secret regrets when it comes to maybe not going towards this twin soul connection. Either way, big changes are on the horizon, and we are coming into this first eclipse season, and things are going to get eclipsed out of our life. Things are going to get exposed and illuminated, and I feel maybe somebody's dealing with a very codependent situation. They want to erase the past. They can't erase the past. Somebody's been sitting in all kinds of regret, remorse, guilt, and shame, likely struggling financially. I do feel somebody is about to lash out because somebody, I think, is in another connection, secretly dreaming of going towards a twin soul connection that they view as a life partnership, that they want a higher level of commitment with. And I do think maybe there's finances have been an issue. Somebody very well could be struggling financially, but somebody's dreaming of coming to visit you. Whether this is long distance travel, short distance travel, pay attention to your dreams. This person has likely been appearing in your dream space, preparing you for this reunion energy, but this will lead to life partnership. There is a lot of love here. I think the two of you have lived many past lives together, and whoever's come between you is throwing accusations around, but either way, you're on the right path. It might be a challenge to, face any struggles. There's something that's been hidden that is coming to light, because you can't keep hiding what's truly on your heart. And maybe somebody's kept this secret on their heart for a long time, but I think get ready for somebody to show up at your door. I think they're dreaming about making peace with these past regrets. They want to get back on track. They want to be loyal, stable, honest, and committed. But they're dealing with somebody that's accusing them of something in the energies. Either way, passionate romance is being reignited, and somebody's been in the dark night of the soul, reliving the past over and over again. And I think going through a huge emotional release is what I'm feeling in order for a twin soul union to come together. So let's keep going and see what other energies need to come through. Get ready to receive. Luck is on your side. If you've put good out there, you are about to be blessed with unlimited abundance. And maybe this will create all kinds of envy from others, but you have so much to give, and it's time for you to step into wealth because you have been faithfully devoted on your spiritual journey. So get ready to live your best life. When we go into our thoughts and our emotions that are uniquely ours, and we own them, and we don't hold back our feelings, and we don't hold back our authentic expression, that's when we can step into liberation. There's definitely been a burden somebody's carried for a long time. There's going to be a change of course when it comes to a family structure, and it's time to recognize any negative patterns in order to heal these wounds once and for all for these future generations. Karma, get ready to be served what it is exactly that you deserve. Whatever is being released and healed this lifetime, it is stemming around a long-standing karmic burden in this twin soul connection that has repeated many lifetimes, and it's time to embrace your uniqueness. It's really time to step into the next leg of this journey because something is coming to manifestation. Somebody's in an unrequited love situation, and there is somebody that's been unable to be with the one who truly has their heart, and I think it hurts. And it's kind of time to devote yourself to the spiritual journey, to this twin soul connection. And I do feel somebody here is in deep need of some healing. I think there's maybe an accusation from a karmic feminine energy who is experiencing the loss of what she thought was her life partnership, and maybe she's going to spend the rest of her days longing for this unrequited love situation. But I do feel it's kind of time to step into service, to honor these higher cosmic vows. Somebody's been lazy, not wanting to take action. Somebody's been, you know, staying in the shadows and not living their life with purpose. And it's kind of time to release any greed, to release any challenges around clinging to material possessions. I think somebody is dealing with a materialistic karmic feminine energy. And it's time to educate yourself to break free from this enslavement, because somebody is definitely at the mercy of somebody throwing all kinds of negative accusations out there. And I think it's time to reap your harvest. You've done a good job at achieving this higher state of learning, and you've hard-earned this manifestation. So somebody's breaking free from a karmic enslavement. And I feel there's another energy here, another energy that possesses amazing creative talents. And perhaps everything that you've strived for is coming to fruition because you are living in purpose. I do feel somebody here is a healer who maybe has been misunderstood, who maybe has been outcast. But I feel somebody here is like a fortune teller. And it's kind of time to bring forward whatever you've cast out there. It's time to call that in. And I feel it's time to step into the public eye is another message coming through, especially when it comes to your spiritual artistic talents. So, you know, many of us on this journey are very misunderstood because we are not really from this earth. We are light beings. We are star seeds, and so we go through being misunderstood most of our lives, but this really is where we embrace our natural talents and we release any victim mentality. We always have the strength and the fortitude to take our power back, but we have to stand in that light of truth, and we have to know our self-worth, our self-value, and embrace all of these qualities that nobody possesses but you. So let's jump in with some cards. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. The Sun. Something is being illuminated because somebody's been at the crossroads needing to make a decision, needing to take action, to utilize their logic. It's time to take the next action steps. Be bold, be ambitious, choose what makes you truly happy, because there's a partnership coming together, and this is a twin soul connection where both of you will share the same dreams, will share the same goals. Somebody is going through a period of expansion and preparing to move forward because there's been an epiphany, an illumination of some sort that is leading somebody to a magical new opportunity. And whatever plans you have, they will work out perfectly, but you're going to have to give that gratitude up to the divine, and it might take sending a message. Get ready to receive a message. Somebody has done a lot of research recently. They've gathered some information, and they've come into a brilliant new insight when it comes to using their logic and shifting their perception. Somebody's getting ready to speak some blunt truth is what I'm feeling, because something has been illuminated, and perhaps it's time for a brand new emotional experience and to release this greedy miser that's been clinging to control simply for material possessions. So we'll see what else needs to come through for the collective today. No more confusion. Somebody had a lot of options in the past, I think. And somebody was under the veil of illusion, and that veil of illusion has been shattered. The Seven of Cups in reverse, somebody's running out of options. And it's kind of time to make that choice. You can't keep procrastinating. You can't keep overanalyzing. Somebody recently has received clarity on what it is that they desire so they can move forward. Because there was blocks. Somebody was under the veil of illusion, and somebody was unwilling or unable to make a decision and move forward. Dealing with somebody, I think, trying to put all kinds of blocks in place, trying to prevent somebody from following their heart. and doing what really makes them happy. And you can't keep pretending there's no problem. You can't keep ignoring that elephant in the room, because I think somebody's been dealing with the master manipulator. The Magician reversed is a master manipulator. Somebody has like little to no magic in their life. They're not finding success anywhere they turn because there's been a lack of bringing forward accountability. We've got a King of Fire in reverse with a Three of Cups in reverse. This is the end of third-party drama. There's nothing left there to celebrate. Somebody's been manipulating a situation, been very undependable, very mischievous. It's time to get to work. There's an excellent opportunity being presented, but it's going to take action. It's going to take accountability. I feel there's a masculine here that has no motivation, has no drive, is lacking inspiration in their life, is afraid to step into a leadership role. I think somebody here is very angry, coming to terms with the fact that they've been manipulated by a third-party entity. And it's time to learn something new. It's time to engage in what makes you really happy. There's definitely something coming to an end. And I do feel somebody here is very angry. Maybe somebody was giving to more than one in the past. And if you want that fresh start, you're going to have to push your fears aside and you're going to have to take a leap of faith. I do feel there's, on the flip side of this, there is somebody getting ready to receive an unexpected flow of abundance because it's time to pay off that karmic debt. And if you've put good out there, get ready to receive. We're here to, be those dreamers, take back our personal power, learn to assert ourselves with benevolent kindness. And compassion is what is needed in order to bring forgiveness to the forefront. There are a lot of emotions here, and there is a decision about to be made because the angels and the divine are trying to bring two people together with the temperance. There's going to be a renewal of some sort. Somebody wants to seek forgiveness. Somebody knows it's time to head in a new direction because they made a very unwise choice in the past. They were manipulative. They only thought about what was going to make them happy. They didn't care who they hurt. And somebody has avoided stepping into integrity for a very long time. And these questionable motives are now needing to be reviewed when it comes to all of these past choices. And if you are to head in a new direction with clarity and purpose, you're going to have to seek forgiveness from whoever you manipulated in the past. Maybe it's time to stand up for yourself. Where do you need to stand up for yourself and your personal beliefs? Because when you have confidence, you can face all challenges head on without any issues, but you do have to choose your battles wisely. So there is a karmic rebalancing, and it's time to create something extraordinary. You're going to need to reach a level of compromise is another message. Diversity, self-control, patience, balance. Perhaps it's time to plan long-term. I do feel somebody is about to come into all kinds of abundance from their past choices in the energies. And on the flip side, somebody is about to lose everything because they've played into pride and ego. And it's time to decide, are you ready for this renewal? Because you can't keep living in these manipulative ways if you want to have balance in your life. We have a Queen of Cups that just come out, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a feminine here that has a lot of love to offer. Very intuitive, very loving, very compassionate, quite likely a psychic healer of some sort. She holds a lot of deep psychic insights. And she's been leaning into her intuition. This Queen of Cups has deep love for her family and friends, and I do feel she's followed her heart. And this really is bringing in a passionate new offer. A Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, again. So there's passion, there's a lot of emotions. Somebody needs to take immediate action if they want to have this passionate relationship with this Queen of Cups. Somebody is rushing in very, very quickly. I think there's been blocks. I think it's been dry. I think there's been a lack of communication. And I think somebody's coming in very quickly with an apology. The Knight of Wands is also my little player card. So maybe somebody in the past had all kinds of options and they were playing games. And I think game's over. because there is a need to bring forward an apology if you are to embrace a new emotional experience in your life. Because there is a karmic rebalancing, and somebody has been very patient. Somebody has been standing up for what they believe in, Libra. And when you come from a place of integrity, you always come from a place of win-win. So I think somebody is getting a major wake-up call when it comes to not valuing this very caring Queen of Cups energy. And they're facing all kinds of conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions, opposing forces. And they're getting ready to walk away from drama because they want to celebrate with their twin soul. There is a twin soul union on the table today. And this is a divine connection where the angels are trying to bring two people together. This will lead to peace and prosperity. But there is a need to walk away from any drama, any conflict, any chaos. And there is a need to stand up for yourself and to do the right thing. So what do you need to walk away from if you are to manifest your happily ever after? Because somebody's been in a situation that has been very depleting, very dissatisfying, emotionally discontent, and they're seeking more from life than what they've been experiencing negatively. There is a need to move on from something that's not serving you, an unrequited love situation. And it's kind of time to choose to make those big life changes if you want to go on that spiritual quest. If you want to have that happy home, that happy life, that happy marriage, you're going to have to be emotionally raw, emotionally open, emotionally vulnerable, and you're going to have to choose people wisely in your life, people that you can trust. Get ready to receive a message because somebody is at the crossroads and they know it's time to take action. It's this energy of speak now or forever hold your peace. And I do think children have been a factor. You are encouraged to keep moving forward. We should never, ever wait for anybody to catch up. We got to keep going, one foot in front of the other. But somebody is getting ready to face these challenges intellectually. They're gaining a new perception. A lot of insightful aha moments are coming through. And there's this careful review of what's really been stopping from somebody from expansion in their life. So there's a lot of illumination and there is a brand new beginning here. And perhaps somebody's going to be receiving a windfall of some sort. There is good fortune coming. And there is a lucrative twin soul contract coming together. So I think give gratitude to the divine because everything is working according to divine order. You can't keep juggling two options. It's time to step into doing what you love. And somebody is about to receive recognition for their high quality of work, for their creative endeavor. And I do feel this really is somebody stepping into a high reputation. There's a rebalancing taking place. Somebody's been juggling multiple options. Juggling's a game, and we can't keep playing games if we want to have balance in our life. So somebody is without a doubt dealing with a very controlling energy, and they've lacked believing in themselves because somebody's been belittling, gaslighting, and they've been putting in blocks when it comes to somebody going after their dreams coming true. And there is a need for balance to be restored. But let's get a couple last messages from Spirit and see what else needs to come through in the energies today. Purification. And we do go through such intense purification on the twin soul journey. So somebody's breaking away from a very toxic situation that really is not serving their highest good because their spiritual path has been illuminated. And it's kind of time to step into these high creative endeavors. So major shift in perspective is bringing forward all kinds of emotional understanding in the energies today. And somebody is getting ready to look through the lens of another's point of view. I think somebody had the blinders on. They didn't want to see this toxic situation for what it was. And there's a lot of illumination when it comes to honesty, and somebody's been playing the victim, playing the martyr, and there's likely going to be some obstacles and challenges to face breaking free from a karmic contract, but somebody is choosing to take back their power. And I think get ready for some very harsh truth. The truth always does hurt. It really does. But, you know, the worst truth is always going to be better than a lie. And when you step into authenticity, truth, accountability, and integrity, that's when the outcome can bring happiness and prosperity. And that's what I have for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.